I just seen a video and I can't believe it. People paying over $1,000 a month for car payments.
Can y'all make something make sense to me? Are y'all really out here paying $1,200 for a car note?
It's crazy to me. People are driving around with $700 car payments, and that payment doesn't include insurance.
Why are Americans paying $700, $800, sometimes even $1,000 a month for a car? A car. Not a house, not some investment property, not equity, a depreciating metal box that loses value the second you leave the dealership. And somehow we have normalized it. You got people out here making $55,000 a year, driving a $52,000 a year SUV financed for probably 84 months with probably 7% interest, okay? I ain't gonna lie, you're just paying subscription to stress at that point. I mean, bro, look what's out here on the road, okay? I drive a 2001 Chevy Silverado, okay? It's not a big truck. It is like, to me, it's a perfectly sized truck. It's not too small, but it's not too big. But if you look at what's on the roads now, everything is massive. Everything looks like a monster truck. I don't get it. You got 3-row SUVs, you got full-size trucks that should be in a monster truck competition with Gravedigger and all that shit. You got luxury trims with panoramic, whatever the heck you call it, sunroofs, and you got like 19 driving modes like you're piloting a spaceship, bro. Like, you don't need none of that stuff. Why are we doing this? Automakers have really realized something, okay? They realize that Americans don't buy cars, they buy identity, okay? You're not purchasing a vehicle, you're purchasing, quote unquote, oh, I made it, oh, I'm safe, or I deserve this, you know what I'm saying? And marketing, they are ruthless about this stuff. And this is where it gets crazy. 6-year loans used to be long, right? But now we got 7-year loans like it's normal. You'll still be paying, like, look, think about this for a second. You will still be paying off your car when the infotainment system is outdated and the warranty is gone. Do y'all see what y'all, like, what they are setting y'all up with? But the dealership doesn't sell you the total cost, right? Can you afford $689 a month? That's they will ask those kind of questions to you, okay? They ain't gonna be asking you, do you want to pay $14,000 in interest over 7 years? Because when they hear that question, you're obviously gonna say, no, you're not gonna get it. They're gonna do everything that they can to get the car for you, bro. Because let's be honest for a second. People don't want to be the only one in the friend group driving a 2012 sedan, right? Especially in the suburban of America, right? Cars are visible assets, okay? Nobody sees your retirement account, but everyone can see your driveway, okay? So instead of investing, people will just upgrade instead, right? Because we're hardwired, you know, we are social creatures. Instead of paying cash for a used Corolla, they rather finance a brand new SUV with ambient lighting and like heated steering wheels and all that shit, right? Because it feels like progress, even if financially it's regression, right? Like they're going backwards. And here's the uncomfortable truth. A lot of Americans don't actually want that $900 car payment. They want they want that feeling of getting ahead. Okay, that's what they want. But if you don't get ahead, like you don't get ahead by financing liabilities for 7 years, you know what I'm saying? You get ahead by lowering your fixed costs. Car payments are literal silent assassins. They are silent killers. They don't feel dramatic, but they will eat your income every single month. Every single month, guys. And when inflation hits, when those layoffs happen, when the rent goes up, that $800 payment is still due at the end of the month. So the real question isn't, why are cars so expensive? No, the real question is, why are we so comfortable going into debt for something that loses value every single day? That's the crash. And until Americans separate transportation from identity, the payments are only going to get higher.
When'd you get it?
In January. My car.
You just got it.
My car broke down.
No. What was owed on the last car? So we've gone further into debt, is what I'm hearing. So from last time we were making progress, if you've and it's 75 months, not even 72, it's 75 months. 75 months.
I'm making double payments on it, but not anymore since he lost his job. So I made 4 payments in 2 months. And
it doesn't even matter because it's $558 a month. That's an insane payment for your No. What is the interest rate on this? You have to know the interest rate on this.
Yeah, it's like 21%.
Are you sure it's 21%? Because they think it's 24%.
Oh, maybe it's 24. Okay.
24% loan? You went and signed up for a 24% loan? No. Okay. So, okay. This is blowing my mind right now. We're further in the hole. We've gone worse. You've seen probably some of my other videos. We had a conversation. How could we possibly, if you're trying to get into a right situation 4 months ago, after our video was already done, well within a few months before that, why would we go get a $21,000 loan at 24%? How is that? Did someone talk you into it? Was the husband like okay with it? Where were we? I need to know how you did this, or else
I needed a vehicle.
but why'd you do this? Why'd you not go get a crappy $5,000 car? I don't even care that a mechanic says is drivable and will get you somewhere safe and is from the mid 2000s for a while you saved up some money, a bit at least, or $10,000 with a loan of this interest rate because your credit score is really bad. But why'd you decide to go over $20,000 on a 2015 car that's probably not worth that? I don't know. We can look up. But why? If there's no why, then what that immediately screams to me, and this is not to be rude, but what this immediately screams to me is that you're doing this until you're 70. Over and over and over and over and over again. No progress. If this just happened halfway after between now and the last episode we recorded with you. Please, there has to be some why. Okay, fine.
I mean,
why'd you not get a $10,000 car?
I could not find financing to get a $10,000 one, and I only had $3,000 in hand.
That doesn't make sense. You got financing for a $20,000 one,
Yes.
but
I tried different credit unions. They didn't help me. I tried different financing options. And
did you look at personal loans and stuff as well?
yes, I
So,
did.
okay.
I went through my bank. I went through.
Who approved you for this?
Bridgecrest was the that's the financing company.
At the auto place?
Yeah, or Carvana. Yeah,
Okay. Why didn't you get a $10,000 car at Carvana?
it would not go through for a $10,000 finance. I tried different.
Did you go to other dealerships?
Yes, I need right here in Austin, and that was the national one, and then there was another one who wanted to put me in a different. It wasn't going to be any. It was going to be
they
more
were
than
just.
that.
It sounds like they were just refusing you to get you. They wanted a higher sale. And they were using the leverage of you needed a finance to them to get that. So, I mean, I wasn't there. I don't know. I haven't seen all the loans. But it kind of blows my mind that, I mean, this is a predatory loan. You could, if you could get this for this, you could get it for $10,000. I wasn't there. I haven't seen the whole situation, but there's no way. That doesn't make sense in my mind.
Yeah,
Unless I'm missing something. I'm always happy to learn something, but this doesn't make sense. This is predatory. Almost $600 for 6 years? That's bad.
I just seen a video and I can't believe it. People paying over $1,000 a month for car payments. Get out of town. No way. Why? That makes no sense to me. There was a couple that were $650 a month. Most were like $800 or $900 a month. And then there was 3 that was the highest one was $1,300 a month. A month. And it was some Hellcat. And so it wasn't brand new. It was like 2 years old, 3 years old, whatever it was. So it makes no sense to me. I don't know anybody where their car payment's over $600 a month. Nope. Nobody. I don't understand it. A mortgage is $1,200 a month, $1,300 a month, depending on where you live and the size of the house and all that crap. But I mean, my mortgage is less than $1,360 a month. I don't get it. I understand you got to have a ride and all that, but seriously, I couldn't do it. I'll never do it. That just doesn't make any sense to me. Do you guys have huge car payments? Like ridiculously huge? Because that's a lot to me.
All right, Ashley, what car do you drive and what's your monthly payments?
I drive a 24 Altima and my car payments is $730.
All right, what car you drive, Daryl, and what's your monthly payments?
All right, I got a big boy scat. Monthly payment $900 a month.
Taylor,
What's up?
what car you drive and what's your monthly payment?
I drive a 2023 Honda Civic Sport hatchback and my payment is $565.
Ain't nothing wrong with having a car note. We're adults. We got to be able to get places. So we got to have a car. And if we're not in the position to just buy the car outright, then we got to have a car note. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, for me, it's like, when the hell did these car notes get this goddamn expensive? I don't have no car notes no more, and I'm going to try my hardest to never have a car note again. I got 2 cars that run perfectly fine. We good. We don't need no cars right now. By the time we actually do need another car, hopefully I can just buy those cash the way that I did these 2 cars. But for real, the last time I had a car note, my car note was $332. I don't see nobody saying they pay anything less than $400 these days. I'd be sick if I went to go finance a car and they said my payments were going to be $700. I'm not doing it. There's no way in hell. I couldn't justify that. No, I'm not doing it. What type of jobs y'all be having, though? Because I be seeing so many people on this app talking about money and how they need more money, but y'all be having these crazy-ass car payments. Something ain't adding up. Something ain't adding up.
So typically whenever something happens to my car, I automatically just want to go get a new car. I'm like, check engine light on, go get a new car. Need new tires, go get a new car. So my check engine light came on probably about like a couple weeks ago, and then I was having troubles like starting my car after I got gas, like put gas in my car. So last night I was like, okay, I just need to go get a new car. So then I started pricing out, like, cause I already know what car that I want. I want to go electric. No, it's not a Tesla. And I priced it all out, seeing how much car payments were. Child, I'm about to go get my car fixed and go get some new tires because we're keeping my Ford Fusion. Because what? Y'all are out here paying $800,000 car payments? That is insane.
So to the people with the $1,000 plus car payment, what are y'all doing to survive? Like, how everybody said we in recession and all this, 4 figures? I live in the South, so everybody got a truck. I know everything is above 1,000. How y'all surviving?
Hey, I don't mean to be all up in y'all business, but is it true that some of y'all out here paying more than $1,000 a month for your car payments? That means that if you have a significant other and they're driving a relatively new car, that y'all could possibly be paying $2,000 or more a month for car payments? That's the same amount a lot of people are paying every month for their mortgage or rent. I mean, once again, I don't mean to be all up in your business, but how y'all making y'all money? Because I want to grow up to be like y'all. Because right now, my bank account is set up to do either or. I can pay a car payment, but I probably won't have a roof over my head. Or I can pay the mortgage, and I probably be walking every place. But I just need to know. Let me know. Is this true?
Oh my God, I just seen somebody say that their car payment is $900. What the fuck are you driving? A spaceship in this bitch? I know good and well y'all are not paying $900 a month for no car payment. Are you?
Can y'all make something make sense to me? Are y'all really out here paying $1,200 for a car note? Like, I don't know. Y'all make it make sense to me because it doesn't make sense to me. This is like, I was scrolling on TikTok and I saw like the 10th person who's talking about how they paid $1,200 for their car note. I drive a luxury vehicle, but $1,200 for a car note is not. No, that's not clicking, Steven. That's not clicking. I'm not doing that, and I don't do that. So, are y'all really out here paying $1,200? Please let me know.
I've never understood why people buy a car and make car payments on it when they can barely afford it. Like, I know it's one thing if you can pay it off all at once, but you do payments for either like credit or whatever. But I remember I was talking to this girl years ago, and she was always complaining about how my bills are so high and I have to pay my car and I have to do this and I can't even buy groceries. And I was like, why? I just asked one. I was like, why did you buy like such an expensive car when you could have gotten like a $4,000 or $5,000 one? And she was like, I felt like I deserved a nice thing because I worked to save up for it. I was like, okay, fair, valid. Like you can treat yourself, right? You live your life how you want. But I said, why would you do that if you struggle to afford it? Like, I feel like you're better off getting a car that you can pay off right away, and then you save up, and then once you're like more stable and you're like, okay, now I want the nice car because like it's not gonna affect me that much, then you get it. But like, why do people do that? Like, I know there's some people who will like buy something expensive for the love of just flaunting it. But see, every time I think about people and how they buy cars, I always think about Jeff Bezos. When he was already a billionaire, or like almost there, he was driving a very old Toyota or a Honda. And someone asked him, they're like, you are worth so much money. Why do you still drive this old car? He goes, because it works perfectly fine. And then I remember that. So I was like, man, the guy with the bunch of money that he can burn and it would never affect him. He could care less about a McLaren or whatever. And I said, but why are people who like struggle in basic society, why do they feel like they need a up-to-date car? Me, I got my little Camry. Man, me and my Camry, we like this. We've been through it all, and it's paid off. I never have to worry about, oh, the first of the month this year, I got to pay for my car. No, like one day when I can just buy a car and pick a nice car that I want, yeah, I'll get it. Because at that point, I'll be able to, like, it's not going to be a hassle. But now, I cannot imagine having a car payment. Like, people got to pay rent. If you got kids, you got to take care of your kids. Now, granted, if you're just alone single, sure, if you, right, it's in your means, treat yourself. But, like, people that don't have it in their means, why do they put themselves in that financial burden? Never understood it. Like, shoot, my little cousin, I remember his first car, he wanted a nice first car. And, like, he could afford it at the time, but then, like, the car didn't even work because he was trying to, like, it was a project. I was like, bro, just get yourself a little beater, save up, and then you can work on that car on the side. But it's people in cars, man. Like, I feel like the internet has taken people's mindsets about cars to a whole nother level. Like, bro, all you need is 4 wheels that go back to where you need to go and back home. That's it. Shit, if your shit goes roar when you step on the gas, the little Honda Camry, the little Nissan that don't make noise, y'all go to the same place. Y'all gotta go the same speed limit. So I don't know, man. Cars, man. Don't be fooled.
I seen this post going around that said if $2,400 a month for a car payment is high, then I can't even be around you. And I gotta say, I can't be anywhere near this guy. We can't even be in the same vicinity as each other. He needs to file a restraining order against me because $2,400 a month for a car payment is crazy. What the fuck is y'all driving? Spaceships? Hey, I always wanted to get one of the motherships and put a Hellcat engine in it. Just ving, ving. Shit, for $2,400, I might need something with a flux capacitor strapped to the back of it. I'm trying to think, man, for $2,400 a month, fuck having like a Lamborghini or something. Bring me Optimus Prime. For $2,400 a month, I can literally have a whole fleet of Honda Civics, a whole army of Altimas. And I know I'm being cheap, broke, whatever you want to call it, because I know it's people out there actually paying that. It's just $2,400 a month? Ugh. I guess if you're making millions, it don't matter, but any other circumstance, it's crazy as hell. Actually, what y'all car payments looking like? Am I just being cheap, or is this a regular thing that's happening? I need to know something.
What does it cost me every month for my 5 supercars? First car is my 720S Performance Spider. This car costs me about $6,300 a month. Next is my Ferrari F8 Tributo. This car costs me about $5,000 per month. Then back here I have the Porsche Turbo S Cab. This car costs me $3,500 a month.
Y'all get on this app once a month and talk about car payments. Always in other people's pockets talking about what they should not be paying. And what have I always said? The people that got it are going to pay it. Did you see that? That man had about $20,000 in car payments, and he wasn't done yet. It was still 3 more cars to be shown. That's because you don't want to pay more than $400 or have the financial responsibility to pay more than $400. Don't mean somebody else over there doesn't have the money. That man got one car that's $6,300 a month. $6,300 a month. And you over here talking about let's leave $1,000 car payments in 2025. If the car costs a lot, how much you think the car payment's going to be unless you put a huge amount of money down? Mind your pockets and mind your business. Once you're there by tomorrow.
It's crazy to me. People are driving around with $700 car payments, and that payment doesn't include insurance. I always tell myself, when I get close to paying my car off, I'm gonna get a new one. I'm gonna trade it in, I'm gonna get a new one. And the moment I hit that last car payment, I said, no ma'am, I'm gonna drive this motherfucker till the engine fall out.
I hope you love that new car, because it's gonna cost you $4.4 million over your lifetime. Let me show you the math. The average car payment in America is about $700 right now. Most people trade their cars every 5 to 7 years and get another car payment. They do this for 40 years, from age 25 to age 65. $700 a month for 40 years is $336,000 in payments. But here's what people don't realize. If you invested that $700 a month instead at 10% returns, you'd have $4.4 million by retirement. You gave up $4.4 million to drive that new car. Congrats. I hope that new car smell was worth it. What's the alternative? Buy a used car for cash. Buy a $10,000 or $15,000 car and drive it for 5, 6, 7, or more years. No payment, just maintenance and insurance. And I'm not just preaching at you. I drove a 2004 GMC Yukon that I purchased used for 15 years. And then I gave her, Bessie, as we affectionately call her, to my son. And he's still driving her now. Then take that $700 a month that you're not paying on a new car and invest it. And you know what I'm going to tell you. Invest it in VOO, FXAIX, or whatever S&P 500 ETF that you have access to. And don't hand me the, oh, but I need a reliable car. Because a $10,000 to $15,000 used Honda or Toyota is more reliable than most new cars on the road today. And even if you had to put $2,000 a year into repairs, you'd still be way ahead of the game. One $700 car payment is $8,400 for the year. Repairs aren't going to cost you that. Sure, always having a new car is nice. But it's not just that $700 a month. It's what that money could have become. $4.4 million? That's financial freedom, folks. It's retiring early. It's never having to worry about money again. Or you can drive a new car with heated seats. Your choice. If you have a new car right now, pay it off as fast as you can. Then, never get another one. Buy your next car with cash. Drive it until the wheels fall off and invest the difference. Car payments keep you broke. Paying cash and investing the difference make you rich. It's that simple. And be sure to smash that follow button so that we can grow our net worth together.